are relatively weak in terms of recovery. But we've talked about it. Sparg0's really good at mixing up that recovery, especially even with Cloud. So he just he charges. He always gets limit once he needs it. It's that anime power up, I swear. Like he just finds it every single time. The storyline works for him, and being able to just box with Sonix with a character that's so good at staying away from you, easily baiting out sword characters' options, and you still have a winning record against them. That is very impressive to have in like anybody's resume.
Yep. So the characters flashing up on screen for us right now. It's going to be more Pyra and Mythra coming out here from Sparg0. Now, I understand it. Now, once upon a time, Sonic versus Cloud was probably one of Sonic's worst matchups. The matchup was not fun at all. It's become a lot more, even-ish of sense, because of the lack of Cloud having limit all the time. Recovery can be really scary sometimes. So I get it, and he's already pretty warm with Pyra and Mythra right now. He won the last set playing with them, so I don't see why not. Now in this game, I will say one of Sonic's advantages that he didn't have in Smash 4. He does really well against the DLC characters in this game, I think. I think he has a winning matchup against Joker. I think he does really well against slower characters like Banjo and Hero. I can't really speak for how he does against Aegis in general, because you do have the added benefit of Mythra being really fast. So that blinding speed is kind of like even out right and then, and also it's a sword, and Sonic doesn't have, like we've been talking about all day, when you are your own projectile, it's not necessarily the easiest of getting in on these sword characters. So it's going to be an interesting game of cat and mouse to see how this works out between these two.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny that you brought that up too, because Mythra, it's really funny because Mythra's the top 5, it's number 5 actually, so number 5 fastest character in the game, and then you switch over to Pyra, which actually is the 5th slowest character in the game. So it's actually really interesting to see the differences between the two. Not only just that, but like how fast the moves are, how much damage they do, the knockback. So like they're literally polar opposites. But it should be. I would assume that we're probably going to see Pyra and Mythra come out. I'd be shocked if we saw Cloud, but I don't think Cloud's an awful choice just because of the way Sparg0.
It's like a CBS sitcom where one roommate's really active and the other one sucks.
They muted us.
Is this thing on? is this thing on?
They momentarily cut all of our audio.
What's the deal with airline food?
It's one of those situations you see the hook come out from the side and you see right off.
Oh man, if you get an H03K hook, that'd be great.
Ooh. That actually would be, that'd be great. Ooh. Put that. That's for everybody who runs into their first Sinji moment at Xeno. So getting into the first game here, he's actually decided to go with Pyra off the rip because, big hitboxes. If you don't get many wins against Sonic in Nooch, it's very hard to open them up. So you go for the big damage at certain points, and you have side B. But now switching it up to mid, actually just constantly switching between the two. It's going to be on the happy medium to make sure he gets those capitalizations. Otherwise, Sonic's is just going to keep him out.
Yeah, it's also one of those things where, like, in the same vein, like, yes, you do get that big damage with Pyra as well. But, like, in terms of, like, frame data, like, yes, Pyra is slower, but, like, not by that much, dude. I thought it was going to be crazier on the frame data, and that's like, wow, Pyra's, like, frame data is still, like, really unfair.
I hate down tilt, dude. It's so fast, and you just sit there and just like, meh.
That move is faster than like some people's like fastest on shield options.
I know.
Like it's actually insane. Like so many good boxing tools from Mythra, and that's so weird for Sonic to have to deal with. But
must be nice when you pay for it.
Oh, and you know what? Wow. That's exactly what you want. Bad recovery, so you force him into a low option, and just that F tilt sends you at a very bad angle.
Yeah, the F tilt it comes out deceptively fast too. I believe it's about a frame 11 or whatever, but it comes out very quick. Chopping it up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Actually, barely missing that rate punishment.
I mean, the only thing missing from that down tilt is Terry Crews with a whistle dancing in the background.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, like this here. It's like, I think the last hit of forward air into a dash attack. Hold on. Okay, yeah, looks like we're there.
That was a little scary.
Yeah, I thought he was about to SD. It seemed like he went a little bit too far, but now we're actually at a spot where this is actually pretty good for Sonix because you're not going to find that straight hit easy with Pyra unless you have the ledge trap like right now.
Yep.
So if you're forcing it constantly into, hey, you have to hit me with an F smash or maybe a neutral B from Mythra, you're in a much better spot here at Sonix.
All right. Sonic's really taking his time, doesn't want to get caught up in anything they don't need to, and I don't blame him.
Whoa! Sonic literally just got a haircut by the blazing end. My gosh, that was you couldn't have been any closer to move without getting hit by it. That's crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were dead either way at that point. Because if they kept drifting forward, they were going to Minecraft.
Yep.
It's still funny after all this time.
Yeah, it's, the fact that,
the
fact that that's canon, and the fact that like Geese flew past his invitation into Tekken is still so funny.
I mean, the fact that Smash Brothers Purgatory, every time you die, you go to Minecraft in general is a terrifying.
Yeah.
Hey, that's been Purgatory this whole time. My
Just
God.
something but Jake forward smashing you the entire time.
Brother.
Is this what Galeem wanted? Who's to say, man?
Galeem wanted Minecraft.
All right, here we go. We're going to get into the situation here. So keep in mind, Sonic's at 2 stocks, sitting pretty. And we got, you know, Sparg0 kind of struggling here. Doesn't get that, I forgot it now. Which time?
Foresight.
Just remember you're a giraffic. Or giraffe-ric.
Foresight, not 5-sight.
What?
Oh
my God.
That's good.
Nobody knows that reference you just made.
Oh, God.
That's rich.
Flambo is now dead. Much like Sparg0 soon, if he can't find himself an opening, because he's trying, like, there's no reason for Sonix to approach until there's a whiff that he can punish.
Yep.
Because the last thing you want to keep doing is interacting with these giant hitboxes. That's just a swift way to die. So down there, the up smash is viable. Ooh. Oh, he falls him off stage, but doesn't get too much, and luckily gets away from Sparg0.
Yeah, this is definitely a tough game 1 right now.
Okay.
Good use of the get-up attack right there. Don't need enough space to hit him there.
Yeah, can somebody show that to Waka from earlier? We decided to just wake up in front of that. Can we just show that to him real quick? But, oh my God! He was, speaking of foresight, he was looking to the future on that roll for that forward smash, but now, like, one good thing that has, well, never mind. Wow. I was about to say he hasn't been punished on air dodges yet, but he finally gets punished there. The fact he's still alive, surprising.
Oh
Man, Sparg0's kind of struggling here, man. Can't find the KO, down an entire stock. Probably going to lose this game 1. I'd love to see him make the comeback, but I don't really see it happening.
I love that Sonix is just like, nah, I'm okay. I don't have to engage with you here.
Yeah, that up B is a very deceptive hitbox. It is very large, and also that down air, very large. 150 though, this is, you were talking about that busted back air. Like, it's just like one good jump call away from Sonix taking the game.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see what happens. I mean, get into the final stretch here, 156. But we got Mythra on the battlefield, and man, she knows how to get a lot of hits in. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, a great weight on the switch right there, knowing that there is some invincibility on that when you, you know, initially do the down B. And Sonix just had the timing down perfectly. The back air will connect. And yeah, that's going to be game 1 going to Sonix. So looking very, very impressive in that first game.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure.
I have to agree. That game 1 was kind of a body bag, to be honest.
Yep.
And like I was not expecting it to be one. To be honest, like I know, you know, Sonix and Sparg0, they've had their back and forth, but the Pyra Mythra pick has been one that I've been able to witness kind of like erupt, kind of, you know, the day that it dropped to like now is like, wow, this character has crazy amounts of potential, and I want to see Sparg0 make the adjustments here in game 2.
From what we've seen, is that the first time we've seen Sparg0 pull out Pyra Mythra? It's been Cloud every time on stream so far, right?
No, we've seen against, what was it playing, the Waka? No, it's SkyJ.
Yeah.
No, because that was
it might have been Waka. But I don't even know anymore. I know we've seen it at some point
That was also
today.
L-Man, I think.
You might? Is he?
No, he definitely played him on stream earlier.
Look, so. I know we've seen this Pyra Mythra at some point.
Yeah, L-Man.
I know.
And then Jake said, I can do it.
Was it Shiny Mark? Was it against Shiny Mark? Is that what it was? Sparg over Shiny Mark?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wait,
maybe.
Am I actually crazy?
Time is a flat circle.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right, so
an hour ago feels like a week
the
ago.
Earth is flat.
Right, we're going right back to PS2 here.
God damn it, come on.
So yeah, we're going right back to PS2, and so far we're going to see if Sparg0 can try to answer back after that game 1. I mean, Sparg0 again, #1 in the Wi-Fi Warrior ranking. You got Sonix, who's #4. So I mean, this is definitely 2 of the best in the past year for sure. And it's just a matter of trying to get this going here. Man. Does Sparg0? I mean, they're usually pretty good at adaptation. So let's see if they can find a way to answer back. Do you think they'll get it in this game too?
I think he possibly can. It's just the nature of fast brawler who doesn't want to engage with disjoint, and that's exactly what Sonix has been doing. It's like, I'm going to keep this to a minimal, and if Sparg0 isn't able to capitalize huge off of the few punishes he can, we've said that all night, you just don't beat Sonix. Sonic gets away way too fast, so you have to capitalize big every single time.
For sure, for sure.
All right, here it goes, coming in. We're going to see the up tilt coming out from Sparg0 here, trying to get the anti-air, trying to catch Sonix jumping. This is a very good, whoa.
Oh, I like that mix-up, actually, because he's going for down air a lot at the ledge, and then trying to catch him with that, but...
Somebody should have gotten duffed right there. It probably should have been Sonix, but he's going to live to see another day.
Nice.
Ooh, I was going to say, I thought he was going to be able to wait that out, but just let the trigger go a little bit too early on the spin dash.
These very active hitboxes, very quick hitboxes from Mythra coming in clutch a little bit there. And man, Sonic's still living. Great DI so far. A few times now. Oh.
Yeah, he's done a solid job of keeping it extended, especially with the KO power of Pyra that's been out there, and even things like the up smash and such are still pretty scary for Mythra. So he's done a good job of staying out. I think like if Sparg0 can get the lead right now and capitalize big on damage, but that's you said it earlier. The longer you charge it, that has a deceptively large hitbox. So that I think that's what caught him off guard.
The oven was still hot, my guy. Unfortunately.
Got burned, bro.
Oh, wow. Got the last hit in that nair.
Wow.
Yep, just trying to keep this jungle game going. Nice little exchange right there from Sparg0, but does not matter. You know, did not send Sonix far enough to where he wouldn't be able to punish him with a back air. So,
yeah, almost not worth it. Didn't really get that much damage off of it and end up losing his stock. But with that said, I mean, just like that, Sonic's answering back here, manages to steal away the percent lead. Oh no.
Yeah. All right, there we go. We're going to get that opening right there. Going to capitalize. No! Going to get the jump out of it instead. Oh, that's a stop right there, man. Oh, that is definitely a tough one. That down air, again, that spike hitbox so active, and it leads to stuff like that so often, too.
The good stuff, baby.
Yeah, the perfect window of percent, too, to get a tech situation on the platform instead of getting knocked up too high, where the up air probably wouldn't have KO'd there. So that worked out incredibly for Sonix.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, for Sparg0. Now Sonix is actually, like, playing behind. He's got to go in, and that's the last thing you want to be doing. Okay, there you go. I'm not surprised he's calling out the jumps now, because remember the last stock where he went off stage and did nothing about it going low? He's now trying to call him out high, and now he's fiending for that offstage.
All right, good to get the back throw here to at least set up an edge guard, but Sparg0 immediately switching back to Mythra, and does not work out again, as he gets edge guarded once by the back air, twice by the forward air to finish up the stock right there. So, you know, Sonix still showing signs of life here.
Okay, the throw.
94% though. This could be very tough. All right, gonna get the fourth throw off stage. Here comes Pyra. This could be a big hit coming up.
Oh, you saw he was looking for that dash attack on the startup. He assumed he was going to wait with the side B, maybe try and read a spot dodge or something. But there's the dash attack anyways. He's still staying alive. Whoa. Wait. Hold up. Did that up B force homing attack to chase after that?
I don't know. I know homing attack is very finicky, where if it doesn't latch on anything, it'll just send you at like a 45-degree angle downward.
I'm like, what direction was he facing it?
Like, was he facing towards the right?
Can we get that replay one more time? I just want to see what way he was facing.
Because that was pretty weird. I'm not used to seeing like it chase after projectiles and such like that, but that was kind of odd because he did go straight after the ray of punishment.
He was facing backwards.
Okay, all right, that makes more sense.
So so if you don't know at home, when Sonic doesn't latch on anything with his homing attack, he goes directly down in a 45-degree angle. So that's why, you know, in some instances when you're fighting Sonic up close and he goes to homing attack, they recommend you spot dodge. They usually recommend you hold shields. You just do something to where if homing attack won't immediately latch onto you. So
yeah, and you can B-reverse that homing attack too, so that might have just been a mistake where he was trying to maybe turn it back around after he went forward.
Well, I think he was back airing to stall his momentum, so he was already facing the other direction when he
and then he gets scared because of the potential of side B coming at you, or just Sparg0 hunted him down off stage to pass like 3 stocks. So that could have been in his head too, just trying to worry about it, but the up B came after. He's like, oh wait, what is this? So good job again from Sparg0, actually putting himself on the board after you said that was a body bag that game one.
Yeah, it was.
And that was a great adjustment.
Uh-oh. That was a big 40% to start off this game 3, though. Jeez.
Yeah. That's the thing about Sonic, man. You might not look at it sometimes, but he has some really gnarly damage output.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've heard that quite a bit in the world of the Bird app.
Oh, his brother.
That was an amazing first stock from Sonic.
The super
covering
percent,
everything.
6.9%.
Ooh.
That was wild.
Oh, that's a mix-up.
Bro,
Yeah.
All right, well, as we get back into this game here, Sonix just continues to be, like, absolute monster here. Just aggressive move after aggressive move. And this is the type of gameplay that Sonix does not get enough credit for.
Yep.
Like, when he starts getting aggressive, it's absolutely insane. Again, like the damage output he's able to do, the stocks he's able to take. And there's, like, some really neat combos. There's actually one that I like that it really does. He, like, lands, he does a landing up air, gets the first hit, and then he gets, like, up tilt, and then, like, another move. It's really neat looking when he actually gets it going.
I mean, he's keeping the pressure on too, and not dying to that nair. I think definitely a little bit of help from Town and City there, but that nair is so strong. It catches the air dodge in. Okay, so return to body bag. The corner has arrived back on the scene. Flambo, how are you feeling about any potential of Sparg0 making adjustments, or you think this is just over in this game?
I mean, it's hard to say. Game 1 was kind of like game 1 looked like this, you know, and then
Yep.
game 2 there's some adjustments made, and then game 3 is looking back like the first game. So I don't know. First we have to see, can he get the first stock? Okay, yes he can. Good answer, Sparg0. But now it's going to be a matter of how quickly can he rack up damage on his second here. Can you maintain stage control? Can you force your opponent off the stage and keep repeating that ledge trap scenario? Because if you can, that's a way to get a lot of quick damage without getting touched too much yourself.
Yeah, all signs point to a very good situation for Sonic the Hedgehog in most of these instances.
Yeah.
You know, you're up 2 stocks. Granted, you know, there is a lot of time left on the clock, so there's still plenty of time for Sparg0 to get himself back in the thick of things here.
True.
As you see right now, he's making a percent in spades here.
Ooh, okay, that could have been a little bit dangerous. Got to throw out the side B, won't be able to connect, and a side B instead. Actually, yeah, that is side B. Oh! Forward smash. Here comes the spring, yep.
Oh, yeah, and no tech on that either. You have to tech that every single time. It is just, it's a situation that'll come at you. It's such a good option. We talked about that against Ether earlier with the spring. Same thing in that situation. If you have a pure vertical recovery, congrats, you got yourself a mix-up on the way up.
Yep.
And no tech, you're gone, right? And
Yep.
Sparg0, I want to believe. It's going to go to a game 5, close set. Can do it, but that wasn't the show. I don't know if he's going to stay with the Pyra Mithra. Maybe.
Do you think we switch to Cloud at this point?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't think you need to.
I don't think he
I don't
needs
think
to.
you need to, right?
I don't think we need to either.
That
but I'm
last
just
game was
curious.
kind of a statement game for sure.
Yeah.
Like, he looked very, very comfortable in that game.
Yeah.
I think if it was a little bit closer, maybe. It looks like he's sticking with the Pyra Mithras. It could just be a thing he wants to try out at this point.
I mean, the faith is there. You did say pre-stream that one of the things that Sparg0 was saying recently is that he feels like Pyra Mithra is quickly becoming his best characters overall.
sure.
So, I mean, one of the biggest competitions right now is Sonix in terms of online and just in general. You're going to be seeing him a lot when offline comes back too. So, being able to learn that matchup is a big key buster. I was going to say stuff, but then you started off with Lightning Buster and completely made my brain fall apart.
Well, I mean, right now we're seeing kind of the hot start we just saw from Sonix not too long ago to start off game 3, and it's 74% unanswered at the moment. There we go. Finally going to get something on the board.
Hey, there we go. Managed to get a little bit of damage there with the side B, but I'm just like, oh, wow, okay, maybe a few more times.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been saying all night, you know, when Sonic chooses to approach you, he can only go one of 2 ways. He can either go directly at you on the ground,
right,
or like jump ahead of you, in the air. So, you know, it's all Sparg0 has to do is just kind of line it up properly. It's like, you know, hitting a pool shot or something.
His mix-ups of homing attacks on landings have been really good too, because it's very easy to just think you can
he's
punish.
just dead.
Oh yeah, he's done.
Oh!
Wait! Oh! Yeah.
You
really dig it in.
cheeky son of a gun.
Man really went and grabbed the gauntlet and said, "Fine, I'm gonna do it myself."
Yes.
All that for a drop of blood.
All right, well, okay, there we go. Getting right back to the stage. Going with that forward air, the aggressive option landing on the stage as well. This is still not bad, though. I mean, Sparg0 could certainly take a stock here.
Ooh, wow.
And, yeah, going to even up the stocks. I mean, it's a game about stocks, not a game about percentages. I mean, until we start getting lower or, you know, later on in the game. But I don't think we're going to see that today. These two have definitely been super aggressive.
Yeah, speaking of super aggressive, like, Sparg0's the only person to cover that attempted wave back onto the platform all day. Everybody else has kind of been letting that go. And speaking of letting it go, another one is gone to the depths. That is super unfortunate, especially when you're down 2-1 in the set. And we've seen this time and time again with Sparg0 throughout the day. He's giving up a lot of these stocks early, and this unfortunately might end up being what leads him to losers.
Yeah, but Foresight at least going to buy him some time to get back to the ground. Sonic's above him, but able to, you know, land pretty safely. And like we've been talking about, guys, it's looking awfully good for Sonix right now.
Yep. And even though this is like the, hey, I got to run away type play right now, it is the smartest move. Because now that FD is here as well, it is on Sparg0 to open you up. And if Sparg0 makes bad commitments, look at the damage he gets out of it every single time.
Yeah, Sparg0 is not having a good day right now. Managed to get a hit there. Oh, no read on that forward smash, though. And it's all but a matter of time here. Sonix is looking too powerful.
All right.
There we go.
This is looking really tough.
Yeah, gets a couple strings in there. Like, this is still, like, Sonix is playing this right. And he does get grabbed, though. He's got to be careful about a down air at the ledge. He actually holds off, tries to read a jump. And Sonix has dodged a lot of these Flame Nova attempts, too, which I do like the mix-ups from Sparg0. They've just missed.
Yeah, going to bounce off the wall right there by the Ray of Punishment. And going to catch him with the forward air. So, only 100 on the docket right now. This is definitely still very much doable for Sparg0, but he's going to have to play this one really close to the vest.
Dare I say hold? This is last stock. There is a chance.
Oh! Almost didn't have the chance to even hold on
So
to
you're
that.
saying there's a chance?
There's a chance. But yeah, right now, I mean, Sonix is definitely going to continue being aggressive here. This is a tough spot to be in. We'll find our way back to stage somehow.
The option coverage here was so crazy, and now you're being forced to air dodge again. He gets by it. Sonix is one good F tilt away, and also he's getting near throw percents too.
Oh my
so
God.
things are getting very, very rough here for Sparg0.
So keep F tilting till you win. That's the way I do it if I was Sonix right now. Don't gotta commit too harshly. Don't want to go too deep off stage and have something silly happen right now.
Yeah, there's a problem you run into with Sonic sometimes, man. Is that your killing options are very scarce and close to so close to your own body.
Yeah, I mean, we got a full rage. Oh, that's going to be it, right? Yeah. I was going to say, we got a full rage Pyra, so that's definitely a scary spot for Sonix. But Sonix going to clutch it out here, taking a 3-1 in winner's final. He's going to move on to Grands. I mean, he's in pretty guaranteed second place for sure. But the problem now is that you got Sparg0 on loser side. And every time I've seen Sparg0 get sent to losers in like the past, like, I don't know how many brackets, he flips a switch and like becomes a completely different player. and I feel bad for the winner of Shiny Mark and Yes, because they got to run into Sparg0, who's now probably feels a little jaded.
I mean, it kind of feels like he's been trying to activate that switch all day because he's gave up many SDs during that Shiny Mark set earlier. And he has been trying to he tried to do the same thing apparently in that set too. He SD'd a couple times in there. But like you said, Sparg0 in losers is just insanely scary.
Yeah.
He turns it up. He's like, no, I'm not
Blood
done.
God.
I'm going after you. Really.
No,
just
really.
becomes like Kratos and ready to take out everybody. So what are you thinking is going to be the approach in terms of whoever happens to take the dub, whether it be Yez or Shiny Mark, against the waiting Sparg0?
I feel like Yez might have a bit, I don't know, because Shiny Mark had that run that we witnessed earlier, and it was a pretty good run overall, even though Sparg0 had some moments.
Yeah.
But
You could say that.
Yez, on the other hand,